This is part 2 of the Brown Eyed Girl video. I did the intro, and now we're going to run through the chords of Brown Eyed Girl. There's only 2 parts or 2 chord progressions through this whole song. You have a verse, which would also be the chorus section, and then you have a bridge. So the chords are used for the verse or even the chorus is you have a G, C chord. Here, we'll get this so we can actually see these chords. A C chord. I'm thinking that everybody knows these chords. A G chord and a D chord. There's an E minor in there. Now the G chord, I'll just go over these chords really quickly, just in case you're a beginner, you've never played these things in your life. This is a great beginner song because the chords aren't switching, they're switching every bar, but they're, again, it's a great song to getting that switching happening from going G to C and G to D and G to E minor and all those fun things. So a G chord basically looks a 6-string chord. Take your second finger, you put on the 3rd fret on the 6th string. Which is the big thick E string. If you don't know the string numbers, it is the E string is number 1, B string number 2, G string number 3, D string number 4, 5 is the A string, and the E is the 6th string. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means 6th string, 3rd fret. It's a big thick string. And if you don't know your fingers, on the guitar, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger. If you use your thumb like a D chord or a Jimi Hendrix thing, then that would be considered the thumb. So we don't ever use it a tons, just for specialty type things. So the G chord is you take your 2nd finger, you put it on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Your 1st finger is going to go on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger can go on the high E string on the 3rd fret. Now you can I call this a folky G. I don't usually play this one. I don't really like it. I use what I call a country G, where I take my pinky and put it on the thinnest string, 3rd fret, and my 3rd finger goes on the 3rd fret on the B string. So that's my G chord. Second chord is a C chord. I take my 3rd finger, I put it on the 3rd fret on the A string or the 5th string. 2nd finger is going to go on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and the 1st finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 1st fret. You only play this string. This is a 5-string chord, so you play it from the A string or the 5th string down. The next chord is a D chord. You're going to play your 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger is going to go on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger is going to go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And it's 4 strings, so you play it from the 4th string down or the open D down. Okay. Let's take a look at the first part of, so we have G. The chord progression is, you're going to play this chord progression 4 times until moving on to the next section. Excuse me, still consider the verse. G, C, G, D. Now if you never played guitar before, and there's a lot of people that do this on YouTube, is you want to just get used to switching those chords. So just go back and forth, okay? Sit in front of the TV doing this for hours. Got an electric. You just strum these chords. The trick is to get them all down at the same time. The fingers, that is. Notice all my fingers are coming down at the same time. Alright. Now the strumming pattern we're going to do is, it's going to be what I call the syncopated strum. You count it as 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and the 3 is silent, so it's held over. There's a tie. So we have 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. You want to maybe tap that out at first so you get an idea of what the feel is of it. So again, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4. The strumming pattern is going to go, you're going to go, we'll just do a G. Down, down, up, up, down. Okay, down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down. This is a strumming pattern. I'll slow it down even more. Okay, get used to that. Just stay on it for a bit. It's probably the most overused and abused strumming pattern known to man, and it's for most people it's fairly easy. You know, don't get locked into this, by the way, because I've been teaching for a while, and I always, always hear, well, come on, every song I play sounds the same because you're playing the same strumming pattern all the time. So, explore other strumming patterns. Now, the chord progression we're going to do is we're going to go G, down, down, up, down. You go to C, down, up, down, back to G, and D. Again, down, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, G, D, G again. You play this G, C strumming pattern 4 times. Most popular songs in groups of 4. Excuse me. C. Oops. Okay, so that's the first part of the song. After you play that G, C, G, D 4 times, what you're going to do next is you're going to go, the next part goes C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, D. Now the E minor chord, which I didn't show you yet, is basically the way I finger it is I take my second finger and I put it on the A string 2nd fret, or sorry, the 5th string 2nd fret, which is the A string, and I take my 3rd finger and I put it on the 4th string 2nd fret as well. All 6 strings are taken. So again, that second section is same strumming pattern, changing a chord every bar or every end of the strumming pattern. C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, D. Alright, so I'm going to play through the whole thing, slow tempo, so maybe you might want to play along with me. Again, if you have problems, switching those chords, just you have to remember you're going to have to play these chords about 250 to 500 times just to get them down and you can actually play them. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and even I make mistakes, but it's how you recover. So what you want to do is we'll just play through it. So we're going to play G, C, G, D. We're going to do that chord progression 4 times. Then the second part, we're going to go C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, D. And I'll yell out the chords before they get there. 2, 3, 4. C, G, D, G. Slow down a bit more. C, G, D, G, C, G, D. Last time. C, G, D. Okay, we're going to do now C, D, G, E minor, C, the rhythm steady and even. Try to get those chords as quick as possible. Again, it does take time if you've never played guitar before, you're just beginning. So give it time. Think of it as a good project. It's going to take you about a month, depending on how much you practice, or more. Next thing you want to look at is the bridge. This is the sha-la-la part. I don't sing, so thank goodness you don't hear me sing. So we're going to play, what you have is you have a D7 chord. You can play a D if you like. If you don't want to learn this D7, a D7 is what's probably played on there, but a good old D chord will work as well. But I'll show you how to play a D7 chord. You got another chord in your catalog there. Take your second finger, and you're going to put it on the third string, second fret. First finger is going to go on the second string, first fret, and then third finger is going to go on the high E string, then the string, first string, second fret. It's a 4-string chord. It's from the 4th string down, which will be the D down. All right. So you're going to play that for 2 bars, and you're going to play your G, we know, and love for 2 bars. C, sorry, the G is only 1 bar. Then we're going to go to the C for 1 bar, G for 1 bar, D for 1 bar, G for 1 bar, C, 1 bar, G, then for 1 bar, and D. Okay. So the D7's for 2 bars, and then it's just kind of like what we played at the intro. So it's the exact same thing of the verse, where you're playing that 4 times. So we have this D7 in there, they elongate it, and then they do the sha-la-la part. So we're going to go D7, 2 bars, same strumming pattern, then G, C, G, D, G, C, G, D. That just goes back to the beginning again. All right? Let's just run through quickly one more time, and just to get a handle on it, and then we'll stop it. So it goes like this. We'll play it slow. 1, 2, call it the chords as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, D. Now we're playing this progression 4 times. G, C, G, T, G, C, G, T, G, C, G, T, C, second part, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, D, bridge, D7, 2 bars, and back to G, the sha-la-la part, C, G, D, G, C, G, D. And that's basically the whole song. It's a great song to start learning how to play, get your chord switching happening, and it's a fun song. Make sure you got that groove going. The right hand is steady and even. This is the train. Make sure it's going down the tracks. Anyways, I hope that helps. If you need any help, just comment, and I'll try to do the best I can to help you. Take care now. Bye.